Hey there, it's Max Doolin, and this is the second Stego challenge from the 6th year of the Spokane Cyber Cup. This one is called QR Code. Let's get into it. Steganography is the practice of hiding information in plain sight that is not obvious. Can you find the hidden text in this information? This time you'll have to go multiple levels to find the flag. Hint, use the tool StegHide. Hint, how else can you view the second audio file? Hint, this challenge is a prefix of flag instead of SC6. Cool, so if we go to the file here, it's just a QR code, and if you click on that QR code, it takes you to this repo. Within this repo, there's a hotdog.txt, and it says to get information out of the peggyhill.jpg. So if you download that image and use Steg tool on it, just like we did same thing we did in the previous challenge, we just run the StegHide tool and it will output an audio file. Now initially, I actually tried running this with hot dog, but there's nothing encoded in there. It goes, hey, I don't support that. So to me that indicated we had to analyze this in a different way. And there's a lot of different ways you can hide data, like I said. So if you look back at the hints we mentioned, it says that how else could you view the second audio file? So MP3 is an audio, and that means that we can view it. So if we use a tool what's called a spectrum analyzer, we can look at the information in a different light.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG?
And if you reload this page, I'll download it. You can see here is a really cool example of how this works. It's on a logarithmic scale, and it actually says decode. That comes with the site. It's pretty rad. And if you speed this scroll speed up, it has kind of different properties with it. If you do it on logarithmic versus non-logarithmic scale, it has entirely different properties. So the settings of this are important. There are other tools you could use that are probably better, but this is just what I found online that was convenient. So if we open this audio file,
Do I look like I know?
And we look at logarithmic.
Know what a JPEG is? I just
I'm going to mute that. If we play around with the settings, and for instance, if we turn off logarithms,
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just wonder.
And it's not super clear what it is, but if you stare out long enough, I find that by playing with the different
Do I
settings,
look like I know
to get an idea of what it is.
what a JPEG is? I just wonder. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
So you can see that looks like whispers.
I just wonder.
That looks like an N. That looks like the. And that one's kind of harder to see. What if we do this?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG
That looks like the word flag, which would make sense because that's
is? I just wonder.
It kind of looks like wires, I think is what that is. So I think the flag is whispers in the wires, and we can double check that. Yeah, perfect. Whispers in the wires with spaces. And if you look up whispers in the wires, looks like it's actually a book, which is kind of cool. So given that context, this is probably the flag. Cool. So to recap, we have to extract the audio file from using StegHide from the JPEG, and then from the JPEG we can get the MP3 out. Once we have the MP3, we can do spectral analysis to actually see the text in there. Steganography isn't my favorite thing in the world, but I think it is cool seeing how stuff is hidden, and you wouldn't notice it unless you knew how to look for it. If there's ever an apocalypse or, I don't know, 1984 happens, I would be coming up with some pretty nifty things like this. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.